Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a fish with a Sharpie fine point marker in red, which I am quite excited to do. I like Sharpies a decent amount. I don't think they are the best permanent markers in the world, but they are certainly the most common, and they're certainly not bad for what they are, that is for sure. Of course, I am personally biased towards the classic black Sharpies. However, I do think that Sharpies in red look pretty good as well, so as such, I am looking forward to, well, drawing a fish with this Sharpie in today's video, that is for sure. I'm going to be drawing in my Soho Urban Artist sketchbook, and I do think without further ado, let's go ahead and get to an open page, if I can, just like that. There we go, there we go. And I'm just going to go and sweep some trash off my desk as well that I didn't realize I had. And now I'm going to go ahead and put this in landscape mode. I'm going to go ahead and bring the holder down just a little bit. And now without further ado, let's go ahead and get right to drawing the fish. Now, of course, this is a Sharpie fine point marker. It is very much a disposable pen. There really is not much weight to the pen at all. When you put the cap on the back, it doesn't really become any heavier or anything like that kind of thing. It is still a pretty evenly weighted pen, although it's definitely more back heavy with the lid on than front heavy, that is for sure. Whereas it's, I'd actually have to say, pretty evenly weighted without the cap on, that is for sure. But let's go ahead and see how this 100% fresh Sharpie marker actually draws. So let's just go ahead and start off with the jaw of this fish right here, and we can see there's no fading or anything like that. Very nice, consistent color. It's decently smooth on the page, that is for sure, but not the smoothest. And let's see, is it smearing? No smearing. This is a felt tip marker. That is to be expected after all. Even though this is not the classic black Sharpie, I am still very happy to see that there is no smearing with the other colors or anything like that kind of thing. And let's go ahead and bring that tail down. Let's go and do an eye now, just like that. And there we go. And let's go ahead and do some teeth now. Writing very smoothly, though. Definitely works pretty well with this smoother paper, that is for sure. This is some smoother paper I'm using today. And it's writing very nice, very smoothly on the paper, that is for sure. I'd have to say ergonomics-wise, it's pretty good. I'd have to say it's a little bit easier to hold without the cap on, but I like having the cap on the back of the pen just for convenience's sake and everything like that kind of thing, just so I don't lose the cap by accident. But it is pretty good ergonomics-wise. It's certainly not bad, that is for sure. But we can see with this completely fresh fine point Sharpie, there's no sort of fading or anything like that. We cannot see any fading anywhere throughout the drawing so far, at least. We can see some areas where the lines are thicker than others and where maybe some of the color is a little bit bolder than other areas. These two different areas right here are definitely the most significant examples of that in my personal opinion, but that is to be expected. You hold the marker a slightly different way, you're going to get a slightly different effect, and that just happens with pretty much all pens, Sharpies included, of course. But that is the fish. I think that's just about all I wanted to do for this drawing today. Some other things I want to mention about Sharpies that are some issues I have with Sharpies. I think Sharpies are fantastic when they're brand new. I love Sharpies when they're brand new. But when they're not brand new and you've been using it for, I don't know, about a week consistently, they start to fade. They start to die. They start to not work very well. And that is my beef with Sharpies. I really like Sharpies up until the point they don't really work very well anymore. They start to fade. They start to die. It starts to get frustrating to use. And my personal experience I'm getting my words all jumbled up. What was I going to say? That's been my personal experience, not only with Sharpies that are the classic black, but also with every other color Sharpie as well, I think is what I was going to say. Yeah, see, and you see, I know. I mean, I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought. I was like, what's going on? I completely lost my train of thought. I mean, that's my biggest beef with Sharpies. They're also definitely not the cheapest things in the world, I ain't gonna lie. But they're not such bad pens, if I do say so myself. They are certainly good to use. They're certainly better to use than not, although they do have their issues, and they are a little bit on the pricey side, especially since the last half of the pen, you're going to be dealing with a lot of fading kind of thing. But I think this is a pretty good time to end off the video. I don't think I have anything else to say about this marker or anything like that kind of thing. I drew a fish with a Sharpie fine point marker in red in today's video. I certainly do hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I don't think I have anything else I want to say about this pen right here or anything like that kind of thing. I'm pretty happy with the drawing at hand today, and I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you guys have enjoyed watching, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But, thank you very much for watching, y'all. To the next one, stay safe and peace. Have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?